welcome to Momentum Basketball. My name is Fredrik. Today I want to talk about a drill for a higher arcing shot. But before I show the drill, I want to mention a problem related to talking about just shooting with a higher arc. Because basically it's the same thing as I hear in gyms, coaches talking about bend your knees. I really don't know the context of this sometimes, because you can't say stuff like that in terms of shooting mechanics, like bend your knees, higher arc, without context. For instance, I mentioned bending your knees, that it's not a matter of bending your knees, getting the ball, and pushing the ball. It's about coming down to a position of bent knees when you catch the ball. This downward momentum and then utilizing the energy going up. So it's totally different things depending on what you mean with bending your knees. And higher arc is the same thing. There is such a thing as too high an arc, of course. Generally speaking, I would say that the top of the backboard, if your ball on the way to the basket goes up to the top of the backboard, your arc is too high. And why is it too high? Well, you lose control. The higher arc, the more energy you need to lift the ball, and the longer the ball will travel on the way to the basket. That means less control. You wouldn't take a tennis ball and try to hit the bucket on the floor and send it high up into the air. You would lob it at a reasonable arc to gain control. And that's the same thing when we're shooting. But if you have too low an arc, and often it's not too low an arc, because many great shooters shoot with a low arc. It's a matter of possibly too hard a shot, because the shot can be too hard if it comes to the ring pushed like this. Then you can learn and you can drill to have sort of a smoother release a little bit higher up, which means that you will get a higher arc. And I would do a drill like this, and I often use drills that are simple and just take 3 or 4 minutes, because you can work them into any practice, before any practice. And you would just stand in front of the basket, very close, which means that from this angle, I have to lift the ball and I have to start this shot and the release motion high. So I would lift and I would need to go up. I normally have a shot here. I have quite a low arc and too hard a shot sometimes. But this way, I need to go up. And I would just do this for 50 or 100 times, and I would do that every day. And I would feel eventually that when I'm on the floor, raise up, I would start the motion not there, but there. And basically that's what we want. A softer release going a little bit higher. But be careful that it doesn't become too high. Thank you for today.